everybody, it's Chloe Nora of Save the Victory Roll. How's everybody doing today? Amazing, I hope. It's another installment of navigating new releases on a no-buy. So if you want to see what releases are percolating up there that I would buy if I wasn't on a no-buy, or reasons why I wouldn't buy something but I still think it's mighty pretty, you're in the right place. And you know what you need to do? You need to keep on watching. Okay, so are we ready now for some new releases? Glasses on, shimmy over, and let's see what we got. So this week is going to be a little bit of an easy week, which is good. There's some very cute things on here, but not a lot. So let's get started. So here's the first one. Here's the photo here. I got this via Makeup Release Radar Official. So these beautiful black and orange face brushes and eye brushes, and this beautiful little makeup bag. And if you look really closely, you can see the little crescent moon emblem, and you'll know it is Unearthly Cosmetics. So this is their 8-piece orange complexion brush set. It's already out now. This just missed my last new releases when I saw this pop up. So it came out on February 27th at 11 a.m. So if you're wanting these, run out and get them. The price is $35. And then here's a close-up more of all the brushes. There's some here that are definitely like highlighter eye brushes, or ones you can use for eyes. And then some bigger face brushes. I think these are just aesthetically pleasing. I love Unearthly, so it's definitely something at some point maybe I might grab from them. Do I need any more complexion brushes? No. I think that's almost the ones that I have the most of, that I use the less of. I have a couple favorite ones that I use, but it's not as much like with eye brushes where you go through a whole bunch of them. So for me right now, I don't need any makeup brushes, period, but I definitely don't need any face ones right now. But they are, as you can see here, very aesthetically pleasing. So if you're looking for some brushes, the price is amazing for 8 brushes, and it has a cosmetic bag that it comes with. Of course, they're going to be cruelty-free. So if you're looking for these brushes, off you go. So next up is, I also got this from Makeup Release Radar Official. This is from Glow Recipe. Y'all know I like me some skincare, and I love things that smell like strawberry. So this is the Strawberry BHA Pore Smooth Blur Drops. And then here's some more of their little claims here. It refines pores and instantly blurs. So it says, visibly reduce pore size instantly. Yeah, you can't make your pores smaller, but you can use a pore filling primer or things that make them look less noticeable. It's saying here with tapioca and rice, they blur without clogging pores, provides a smooth makeup application for satin pillow skin. It says refines pores over time. It says the encapsulated BHA and strawberry enzymes gently exfoliate and smooth uneven texture over time. So that sounds kind of cool. So, you know, skincare, but yet it's good for makeup. And then it says it reduces excess oil. It says plant-derived pore minimizer blurs pore. Okay, hold on. Plant-derived pore minimizer blurs pores instantly. Should be a comment. And over time, I should say, reduces excess oil. So that sounds good. And then here's another little photo, and you can see it kind of come out. So it's kind of like a milky texture. And let's see, it's a silicone-free primer. Its skin type is normal, dry, combination, and oily, so basically all skin types. But the skin concerns that it says that it helps is pore uneven textures and oiliness. It's a lightweight liquid. And yeah, so it's a skincare makeup hybrid. So it says now apply for early access at Sephora. So it could be out at this point, or it's still early access, and it's $32. It is, how much is in here? So it's 30 mils, 1 fluid ounce. So it's about the amount that you would get with a foundation. Yeah, that's a little expensive, but their stuff always smells really nice. And the few things I have tried are really nice. So if I was in the market for a new primer or something that was a hybrid like this, I would totally give it a try. But again, being on a no buy, I kind of am working out my skincare routine that I really, really like. So is this something that I would buy now? No, but I wouldn't kick it out of the house if it magically appeared. So that is that. So yeah, keep checking back with Sephora or Glow Recipes website to see when you can actually grab your hands on it. So I think I have one more non-makeup item, and then we're going to go into makeup items. So now this one here, I'm going to show you first the full photo. So here's the full photo. So thinking, ooh, eyeshadow palette, lashes. But what is it that I see there? A mirror, a lighted mirror, and it's cute. That's what I'm interested in. The palette's pretty. It's their Sweet as Heaven palette. Eyelashes. When I go out, who doesn't like a nice pair of lashes? But for me, it's all about that lighted mirror. So the brand is Outset Beauty. I've not heard of them before. This was on Indie Makeup Hotspot. So they have USB rechargeable LED mirrors, $20, and includes the USB charger with your mirror. That's kind of what I like. It's coming soon. It's not out yet. Then they're going to have their 9-shade Sweet as Heaven eyeshadow palette as well. So if you liked the color story of that palette, that's great. Here's a close-up of the mirrors. And then they're going to have 4 different lashes: Sweet Angel, Heaven on Earth, Head and Clowns, and Serenity. And they look mighty floofy. So anyways, I just thought that was kind of cute. I wanted to pop it in there. I did have a lighted mirror, but I can't get the batteries out to replace them. So USB chargeable, that's probably a better thing. So anyways, it's cute. I saw it. Will I pick it up? I mean, I wouldn't order just from a beauty brand a lighted mirror, but I would keep an eye out on them. And if they have something that in next year that I'm interested in and they still have these, maybe I throw one in. All right, so now let's get on to some makeup. And we've just got a few things here. So yes, my love of my life. Okay, so here, and this sold out in 35 minutes, is from Made by Mitchell, and it's their first blush palette. And I know a lot of people don't like the term blush and blushes. He had named his liquid blushes, which all looked really good, and he had some really great colors. A little expensive, so I never got around to getting any, but they're always on my wish list. I used to always take them in and out of my Beauty Bay cart. But anyways, there is this double palette of blushes. I love me a blush, and I love me an orange blush, and the one side is all different shades of orange. So apparently I watched a video with Mitchell, and he was saying how some people are saying, oh, too many oranges. They look alike. They do not look alike. But then again, maybe you're not an orange blush connoisseur like me. I have a little orange on right now. But anyways, there are 12 shades. So here is all the pink ones. They come in Milkshake, which is the lightest pink, Think Pink, which is the more hotter pink. They've got For Lovers, which is kind of a purpley pink. Then they have Rosed, which is a rosy pink. Then they have Hint of Innocence, which is a red. And the very purpley one called Night and Right. So that's it. And then we're going to roll over to the ones the sheet that I really like. So these are the orange ones. So we've got Thrill Joy, which is kind of a peachy orange. We've got, he's calling it 90s Nude, which is a very bright orange. We've got Peachy Friday, which is a peach. Bin Papped, which is kind of corally. Then we've got Terracotta Twos, I guess kind of like the Terrible Twos, which is a terracotta orange. And then there's Make Me Blursh, which is this really nice, bright, pretty true orange. These look really, really nice. So the information is it's finally here, the one stop for all your favorite and sold out blushes. It's Blush Pressed with new additions. It says, leave overfilling your makeup kit behind. This 12-pan palette of pressed blusher is perfect to keep your makeup in order or to carry all your faves on the go, including viral shades like Milkshake and Thrill Joys and 5 brand new unseen shades of your favorite blushes. This is an absolute must-have. Whether you want a hint of luminosity or fashion-inspired cloak of color, all you need is the blush book. And then there was those shades that I mentioned there. Oh, there was even a description of them, which I think is pretty close to what I called them. And I think, yes, and they were 30, it's a little pricey though. It's 35 Great Britain pounds, which would be almost about $70. But then that said, that's 12 blushes. So if they're, I don't see how big they are, but if they're a good size pan, so say traditional Unearthly Cosmetics pan sizes, then, you know, you could pay sometimes up to like $20, $25 for a blush or more depending on the brand. Then looking at it that way, it's not expensive, but for at one time it's a little expensive. And I think that's the palette I'm going to build this week. Try and make it a little bit different and to do blushes, or in this case, blushes. Alrighty, so there we go. Like I said, it sold out in 35 minutes. Hopefully it'll be back in stock soon. And then if you've been wanting a copy, you can grab a copy. But if you're like me and a blush connoisseur, you probably have most of these shades, but I do like the idea of all the oranges in one place. So there we go. So next up, I think I have 2 more releases. I'm going to leave that one to last. Ooh, it's dramatic. So here's this. This is from Shall We Makeup. They're based in New York, but they get their makeup from Asia, I believe is how it works. I bought one of their first their own color palettes that they put together, where the first X amount of people got a mini palette on a keychain, and I was one of the lucky people. And I really like that little palette of like greens and orange. It's very, very pretty. Or bronzy orange. It's a very interesting shade. But anywho, they have these here, and this seems to be 3, 6, so yeah, 12 shades. So this is their Straw Birds. And then when I go here, where are we here? So yes, it's a collection of 12 shades of pressed flaky. So they did sell in, you know, the little loose form, the shaked, the flakes. So they have Summer Flower, Autumn Leaves, Mighty Desert, Dancing Water, Idle Breeze, Dry River Bed, Waterfall, Lingering Heart, Yearning Voice, Hill Stream, Fireflies, and Delusion. So they're $18 a piece, which is a little expensive per, but these are fancy shades, and I will show you here that these are all shimmery, sparkling, and gorgeous. Definitely a few shades there that I don't own anywhere in my collection. But if you buy a bundle of the 12 pieces, you'll receive a free 12-hole acrylic magnetic palette and free worldwide shipping with any purchase on, it says on March 8th only. So today is the 2nd, so it'll be next week sometime. And that clear palette's kind of fun actually. And I really like these. Like I said, there's a few shades that I don't think I have anywhere in my collection. Would I have gotten all 12? Probably not. There probably would have been the few shades like Hill Stream, which was this beautiful pink, or Autumn Leaves, which is this beautiful gold shade. So there's probably, and maybe Lingering Heart, which is kind of like this blue to pink. Oh, she's on fire today. Yes, honey. Yes. Want to say hi? Yeah. Here. Say hi to everybody since you're being so problematic. Isn't she cute? Yes. All right. Almost done. Oh, life with cats. My other one's a little shy and does not like to be picked up, but you occasionally see her wandering in the background. But anyways, there are a few shades here that I definitely would have picked up. They're a brand that I'm watching. Like I said, I do have like that one little palette that I have. So there we go. So if you were interested in any of these, but again, on March 8th, which let's for sure look up the date. So bad with dates. So it's next Wednesday. So if you were interested in that, if you go next Wednesday and you didn't want all of them, you can get that magnetic palette and free worldwide shipping. So, and you know, everybody knows shipping has been a bear as of recent times. So if you can get it for free, why the heck not? But for me at this point, again, for the iterated for the 12th millionth time on a no buy. We're trying to make this work. So Last but not least is, should I start by the cover? Okay, so let's start with just the palette itself. So here is the palette here. Again, I got this from Indie Makeup Hotspot as well. I love this color story. This is grungy and gorgeous. And this is the Rogue palette. There's 9 pigmented shades, including 5 mattes and 4 multichromes. Shade details, there's Tricksters, a multichrome, pink base with a green based gold to blue to pink shift. Sleight of hand, somebody wants our dinner. Sheer multichrome, maybe I should make that an eyeshadow color. Deep blue to purple to golden pink shift. Sneak attack, a multichrome, rusty brown base to green to blue to reddish pink shift. Deception, a multichrome, purple to golden green to blue based green. Wow. Stealth matte, pastel blue gray. There's shadow matte, deep olive green. Oh, maybe it's called Stealth Shadows. Okay, so Stealth is a matte. That's a pastel blue green. Shadows is a matte. That's a deep olive green. Subtle is a matte. That's a dusty light purple. Cunning is a matte. That's a deep blue teal. And Assassin is a matte black. Who doesn't like a good matte black in their palette? The eyeshadow palette is magnetic, woo! And the shades can be removed, and the shades will also be available as singles. I love a palette where you can move the shades around, because sometimes I don't like the order they put them in. Not always, but sometimes. And anyways, it says here, the eyeshadow palette is not tested on animals, so it's cruelty-free, made in China, shipped from Redmond, Washington, US. And there we go. Oh, yes, and it's by Fantasy Cosmetics. So there we go. That looks pretty. So here you can see the cover, the inside, and then you can see some of the swatches here. This is a fabulous color story. Tis gorge. Tis gorgeous. Now, could I build this one? Kind of. I definitely could do all the mattes. I think all the mattes I could probably pretty much do. The shimmer ones, I would have to take a closer look. But yeah, quite nice. I don't think I did have prices at the time, so I don't know how much it's going to be. But the fact that it's got 4 multichromes, 2, 3, 4, yeah, and it might be a little bit up there, but you never know. So I'll keep an eye out on that, and then if I get more information later or in my next video, I can give some updates. That's it. Short and sweet. Isn't that how we like it? Not too much temptation, just some pretty things to look at, some things to consider maybe in the future. Again, if they're color stories or items that you don't have or you're lacking in your collection, knock yourself out. But if you're like me and you're watching your pennies and trying not to buy and use what you have, definitely take a look through your collection before pulling that trigger. FOMO is a tough thing to beat, and that's what I'm working towards. So anyways, that's it from me. If you like this video, please give it a like, a comment, and subscribe, and maybe hit that notification bell. If not, that's okay. We can still be friends. We can still eye all the pretty new releases together. And those lighted mirrors. I really like that mirror. Who knew? Anyways, as always, behave, make good choices, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye-bye.